Shalom and welcome to eTeacherBiblical.com. My name is Sigal. Let us talk today about graffiti in the Bible. So this is a fascinating topic at all, and Rembrandt, the very well-known Dutch painter, wanted to demonstrate this vision that is appearing in the book of Daniel. And let us read the English only, and then we'll see why. So we are reading in Daniel 5:5. In the same hour came forth fingers of a man's hand, and wrote over against the candlestick upon the plaster of the wall of the king's palace. And the king saw that the part of the hand that wrote. So in chapter number 5 in the book of Daniel, we are part of a feast that Belshazzar is doing. Belshazzar was a prince of Babylon during the 6th century before Common Era, and he is having this wonderful feast with many of his elite. And the only problem that once he's celebrating, he's using the vessels and the goblets that were taken from the temple of King Solomon. Not only that, he is also using them as toasting for their gods. Suddenly, a finger is appearing and writing something on the wall. The king is trying to summon all the wise people to solve this mysterious graffiti. And Daniel, which was not well known at this period, is called also to try to give his solution because no other one did manage to do so. And then look what he is saying. So we are going to read Daniel 5:25. I'll read it to you, then you will tell me what you think looks peculiar here. Udena chetava di reshim mene tekel ufaresin. And this is the writing that was written. Mene tekel ufaresin. So most of you know Hebrew. It does look like Hebrew, but it's not Hebrew. So this is an Aramaic portion from Daniel. And what does it mean? What does it mean? Mene tekel ufaresin. So I have edited something here, but of course it is not under a consensus regarding some of the vocabulary here. So mene is probably a unit of weight of gold and silver. There are discussions whether this is a verbal form, passive verbal form, or whether this is a substantive. Tekel is shekel. You know shekel, that's a unit of money, unit of measure of weight. Ufaresin, no Hebrew word for that. That is also a unit of measure, probably half of a mina, half of this amount. So what does it mean? Probably what it means that he's simply saying your days are almost over. Those are your last days. You can count your days. So if you try to connect those to the Hebrew roots, this is something regarding counting in Hebrew, limnot, counting, and this is probably dividing. So he's basically saying God had numbered your days and brought it to an end. Your kingdom was divided to other nations, probably the Persians and the Medes. So I want to hear your comments and ideas, and I'd love to discuss with you more about Aramaic portions and also other portions. As toda raba lehitraot.